Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 40 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with TAO, followed by OKB, ICP, Aptos, NEAR, Kronos, ETC, ONDO, Paul, and then we end with Caspar number 40. Let's get straight into it. TAO against USD. Looking fantastic. I think TAO is gearing up for an eventual break. I still suspect that TAO could still drop a bit lower. So if we pulled up the Fibonacci retracement, yeah, we could still drop down to either, my guess is 0.5 or 0.618, right? But the beauty of what's happening is that there are lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. It's only a matter of time before the break comes for TAO. More likely than not, of course I could be wrong. More likely than not, we're gonna see big moves for TAO. And I'm expecting TAO to go beyond 2,000. Right now we're only at 400. So to be honest, a retrace is welcomed. If I were to be the whales, right, of how I will be clearing all of these sell clusters first. So a little bit more downside for the big break comes for BitTensor. OKB against USD. Here we are for OKB. OKB is also in a squeeze. BitTensor and OKB looks fantastic. I think a breakout is more likely than not to occur for OKB, right? We have our targets over here, 95 and 138, because OKB has been pretty, solid, being around this range, 70 and 30. So as long as we do not take out these lows, right, the structure is still intact. We're still anticipating 95 and then eventually 138 to be hit for OKB. ICP against USD. Here we are for ICP. ICP is a bit lackluster. I don't know what's happening over here. Doesn't look like anything to me. It looks like a rising channel though, to be honest. I think ICP might be headed a little bit lower first. We're still anticipating these lows to be taken out at 370. So yeah, it's not really looking that good. Aptos against USD. So Aptos is neither here nor there. Could Aptos still drop lower? Yes. Any chop pattern? Nope. We could be squeezing here though for a big break, but we still need to see the move coming for Aptos as we break higher. Right. But yeah, there's just not much at the moment. NEAR against USD. Here we are for NEAR. Again, NEAR, we're still anticipating it to drop to 130. Right now at 252.513. I don't know if this is it. Let me see first. What's the low here? 2.224, 2.223. We're building a potential head and shoulders here. So potentially, NEAR could still hit lower, right? I mean, of course, the bullish case is we squeeze here, we get a symmetrical, we break higher, but we're still largely under the skinny pink line. So we're gonna continue with our bearish bias for NEAR. Kronos against USD. Here we are for Kronos. Kronos is still under the skinny pink line, so I'm still largely bearish for Kronos. We still drop a bit lower first. Not sure, of course. Any chart pattern? Yeah. Again, something like an ascending triangle could happen. And after that, Kronos breaks higher. Best bullish case, but yeah, I would preach caution. Ethereum Classic. What Ethereum Classic is doing? In the smaller time frames. In the bigger time frames, if you look at the past, right, there's always accumulation before a big break. This is the accumulation that is happening for Ethereum Classic. But at the same time, could Ethereum Classic still drop a little bit lower? Yes, sure, of course we could. But we're still anticipating a break back towards 100 potentially, right? But yeah, again, there's just nothing for Ethereum Classic at the moment. ONDO against USD. This is the most bearish chart pattern, super high quality bearish chart pattern that I have seen. And ONDO, we have our 18 cents target, which we called way back in May 1st. Right now, we are already at 12th of June. So it's more than a month. And we're still anticipating the break to come on for ONDO. ONDO is actually in very big trouble. Could we be wrong? Sure, of course we could be wrong. Break above the skinny pink line. Consolidate, yes, we go higher. But at the same time, this is a very high quality left shoulder hit, right shoulder. Right, even before things were, curving back down, we were already expecting the right shoulder over here. This was a drawing which we acquired way back in March, and now we're already in June. So things take time, and when it moves very, very, very fast. So I'm still expecting 18 cents for ONDO. Paul, which is Matic, against USD. Anything for Matic? 5 waves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction. And could this be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Fantastic moves. Yeah, sure, of course. I suspected Paul is going to be very closely related to ETH's rise. So once Ethereum rises, very likely we're going to see Matic rise as well. Kaspa. Okay, Kaspa against USD. Doesn't really look too good to me because we still have a bearish target. Target number 2 at 4 cents for Kaspa. Could Kaspa switch bullish from here? Yeah, sure, of course. Again, what are the conditions? Break above the skinny pink line. Stay above the skinny pink line. Continue higher. But the momentum is still bearish. So the skinny pink line still down. So 4 cents is still expected for Kaspa. Alright, boys and girls. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next one. Ta-ta.